Hey everybody, it's Oren from the Dollar Bin Bandits with my co-pilot today,
Hi.
Matthew Phillips. Today was a really, really cool day. I'm cleaning out, helping clean out my family's house.
Mhm.
Many years ago, we had a flood in the house. I lost a number of comics, and I thought they were gone for good. I was doing some digging. I was literally under the stairs in the storage area, pulled out two bins, thinking they were old records, and guess what?
They
They
were
were. They
comics.
were comics. A lot of them, Valiant Image comics from the '90s. Uh, a lot of stuff was stuff that my dad had bought for me through the years. Eclipse Airboy comics, which I want to go through later on. A lot of Spectre comics from the '80s. I'm not sure why that happened, and just random stuff. But I have a little stack of comics here that many of him the things that he bought. So this is videos dedicated to my dad, Hal Phillips. He loved comics too when he was a kid. He lost them when he moved to the army. His mother threw them away. So he's always very good about saving things. And he obviously had an eye for books that I probably should have been a little more happy about. But I was like, Dad, why are you always buying these old comics? Well, thank you, Dad, for buying these old comics. And we'll start right here. Superman number 315. Superman getting beat up by Clark Kent. What? What do you think of this?
I like it, but why is Clark Kent beating him up?
That's a good question. This is a book that he bought, and it kind of, to me, it's Fantastic Four. It's when Luke Cage joined the team. But this top right here with the four circles of the team, to me, was the quintessential of what a comic should be. And I had this whole run of circle top comics for them. So finding this is the one that started it all for me. I thought it was gone. It's great to see it again. What do you think?
I like it.
You like it? They're battling on the top.
Mhm.
Uh, you can tell these are some of the ones I bought later on. I'll go through these ones pretty quick. Iron Man, Death of Tony Stark, first appearance of War Machine. Pretty basic cover. What if Captain America had formed the Avengers? Uh, again, one of the newer things. I totally forgot I had these comics, but what do you think of this?
I like it.
Yeah. Here's an oldie but goodie. Superman number 273. You're not number one anymore in our book. We got a new superhero in town. Superman having garbage thrown at him. Not something you see every day.
Wait, that that's Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the new hero?
This guy with the third eye. I think he hypnotized them. And this was a dollar book he picked up from Dragon's Den, which is a store in Yonkers growing up. So again, my dad with the eye, because he knows these are the things. Well, he doesn't know, but these are things I read now all the time. This here, very quickly, they actually are worth a little bit of money because it's Spider-Man 2099, but
You can't really see Spider-Man because it's kind of engraved in. But if you look closely, then you can.
yeah, you see the different
It's
holograms.
hologram.
Again, these are very popular. I kept them. Thankfully, I did.
Mhm.
Superman. Again, a lot of Superman.
Mhm.
My dad loved Superman. Number 251, too late, Superman. The thing is bored. Cool, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what that guy's deal is. And Superman 271. Who is the man who murdered Metropolis? Could it be Superman? Could it be Galactus?
No. Yeah, it looks like Galactus.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Found a couple of these. Uh, again, thought I had lost them, but Spider-Man number one.
And Spider-Man. Wait, are they both number one?
Yep, these are
Oh.
Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. What do you think of this art?
I like it because I really like Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's a Spider-Man kid.
Okay.
Now here we go on some books that he picked up that now I'm just like, my dad's even more awesome in my eyes because if you watch the show, you know how I feel about a lot of these books. So I'll start with this. This is a Charlton, and you know I love Charlton. The Phantom, number 52. Now, probably as a kid, he bought this, and I turned my nose up at it. I'm like, man, these are old, but thank you. What do you think?
I like it.
The Ghost Who Walks has done this. And another one, because he and I used to watch Defenders of the Earth together. This is a King feature Number 3 of Mandrake the Magician. No,
Oh.
it just happens to be a cowboy with a gun who's jumping over a building. Here we go with something. I do remember him picking these up at an antique store. I didn't think of it, but this is Atlas. This is Marvel before it was Marvel. This is Patsy Walker, number 2, starring in Miss America. That's incredible. I've never had an Atlas book, an original Atlas book. He had the foresight to pick this up. It's banged up as all get out, but it's an Atlas book, man. Like, this is Stanley, and I mean, this could be a Kirby art, who knows? But this has Morris Weiss on the cover. So here we go. Another one. True Love Pictorial, right to a JI listed in this issue. This is number 2 for 10 cents. Again, beautiful art. This is where it sort of all began for comics. Another one he picked up. And this one I saw and I nearly dropped. This was $2 at some point. This is Boy number 89. This has got to be from, I'd say, the 40s. If you know, leave it in the comments below. Still in pretty good shape. I mean, yeah, the sides are kind of banged up, but still, for the age, like, he had the foresight of grabbing these things. Another one that I turn my nose up at, that I know this is worth actually a few bucks, is Mr. and Mrs. J Evil Scientist for Gold Key. I don't know if this is number 1, but it might be. They do. This is remember the Munsters?
Yeah.
Everyone kind of wanted to do their own sort of stuff. It's from 1963, Hanna-Barbera. And 2 more oldies but goodies. Adele, a Wild Bill Elliott comic he picked up. And another Dell, Zane Grey's King of the Royal Mounted. So I'm so glad that he hid these away after the flood. I thought all these comics were gone, but they were not. Some other books I found here and there. Crossfire number 1, the first independent comic I ever got because my cousin had it. And I thought he was so cool because he had independent books. So I bought this one down the Jersey Shore for 25 cents. This book I got for free, I remember very well, at Dragon's Den because it was torn cover. This is a Sergeant Steele, I think number 3, Charlton book that I just took because it was free, and I'm glad I did. I mean, look at that art, man. Charlton back in the day, they were doing it right. Special edition Spider-Man number 1. What do you think of this?
Whoa.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
This, I think you got for making a donation or something like that. I forget what it was. I think there's something that had to do with the UN or UNICEF. But pretty cool, right? Daredevil and Spider-Man. Look how crazy Venom looks.
Wow.
Guilty as charged. And Neil Adams, Superman. Look at this color. How beautiful is that?
It looks like he turned into the Hulk.
He does. He's all hopped up on kryptonite. This was 60 cents when my dad bought it. Phenomenal. How about this?
I like it.
This Spider-Man Marvel team up, because now I love Marvel team ups. Spider-Man and Iron Man. This I bought down the Jersey Shore too on the boardwalk. I remember being a big shock because it was $2 and that was a lot of money for me to spend. So at the bag and I bought this one.
Oh, and since I'm showing the gun, it's not real.
It's a fake gun.
Yeah,
he found through some toys. This is a book that I'm glad I kept because I saw even in this raggedy condition, it still goes for a good amount of money on eBay. This is from the He-Man and She-Ra movie. If you went to see it in theaters, you were given this free comic book. There's not a lot of them out there. A lot of them did not survive. Thankfully, I kept mine. So I had to board this one. So I'm glad that that was not lost. Now, here's a random book that showed up in my life, and I don't know where it came from. I'm sure my dad got it somewhere. It's actually another one that's worth money because it's so kitschy, but Sprocket Man. A book about bicycle safety and a man who rides a bicycle teaching about safety. What do you think of this?
Cool.
Cool. This is CPSC Comics.
Well, medium.
Medium. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's such a whack out idea. Sprocket Man. Why he's throwing parts of a bike at people, I don't know, but
I think he's a bad guy.
you think so?
He's like, here, have a bicycle piece.
Now, here's a book that I bought or I had gotten as a kid that really stuck with me for the cover. Batman Harlan Ellison did some writing for this one. I'm very glad I found this again. What do you think?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
I'm gonna give them a thumbs up, and thumbs down, and thumbs medium.
How about this?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Now, this I remember getting too because he had gotten me the superpowers figures, and I remember looking at him like, oh, I have Hawkman. Oh, I have Superman. Wait a second, Superman with Hawkman's wings? Like, it blew my mind, man. And so this is the book. This book, I remember it being very hot for a while. I think I got it at the show. This is Keebler Elves present the new Teen Titans to fight drug abuse. Speedy, who had his own battles with drugs. On the back, it says, we want you to be a hero. Stay drug free. That's just good advice.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Sad cover, right?
Yes.
Kind of sad. A few more Marvel 2-in-1s that were in there. Shane Luttrell, this is for you. That he had picked up. Very cool. Glad I have them, add them to the collection because I don't think I had these. The Thing and Mr. Fantastic. Another Thing and Mr. Fantastic. The Thing and Nick Fury. And Thing and the Invisible Girl, which I think is, this one's worth a couple of bucks because it's an early Spider-Man appearance. What do you think of this cover?
I like it.
Okay.
But Spider-Woman used to look like that.
Yes. Now, this was a cover that always struck me as a kid. Death Comes to an End. This is a Tom Mandrake, who's been on the show, cover. What do you think of this?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Because
Tom
that
Mandrake.
looks like Skeletor, that yellow.
Yeah, that's the Grim Reaper. Tom Mandrake. Amazing guy. What do you think of this cover?
Thumbs up.
Adventure Comics number 432, another one he picked up. So I guess this began his fascination with the Spectre because I remember this as a kid having it, and then he bought a whole bunch of Spectre books. So really cool to have this. This book I forgot I totally had that I had. I know it's worth a few bucks now. I'm glad I kept it in good shape. What do you think of this? Green Lantern 185, the origin.
It's not like the normal Green Lantern.
No, that's John Stewart. So this is his origin story. Bag on board that bad boy. Up. Superman and Shazam taking on Black Adam. What do you think?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Well, double thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. What do you think of that? Because you have 2 superheroes.
And because they're both in a movie.
That's true. Justice League number 126. I love the ones with the covers with the heads on here. What do you think? Electrifying the Evil Connection. Couple more here to go. Detective Comics number 627. Celebrating Batman's 600th appearance in Detective Comics. Cool cover, right?
Yeah. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for that. Wow. One of my personal favorites. Guy who's been on the show twice. I love his art. I think he's a wonderful fellow indeed. Mr. Ron Lim with Silver Surfer number 50 first print.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. That's an Orin purchase. That was a little Orin purchase. And last but not least, he picked these up. The Golem. My dad noted from growing up from his family, Jewish from Poland. So the Golem was very big in their culture. What did you think of these covers? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Now, there were other ones. I'm not going to drag it out because there's a lot right here. I'm so glad I found them. Let's see what I'm going to do with the other ones. But so this one was for you, Dad. Thank you so much for saving them. Thank you for taking the time to buy these for me. Back when I was a kid, I might not appreciate it then, but I certainly do now. And one day they'll be his. So it'll be 3 generations of Phillipses who have handled these books. But
I might just sell them.
well, you can do whatever you like.
I could get a lot of money.
There you go. That's the spirit.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is a really cool trip down memory lane. This is a fascinating day for me. I want to share it with you. And I also found my Batman from
It was on a cereal box, and then one day he was like, "Can I please have it? I'll have it as a Hanukkah gift." And then she got it, and then he just ate all the cereal in one day.
I did. I ate a whole box of
Mhm.
Batman cereal in one day just to get this, to prove to my mom that I wasn't going to waste the food, and I did not. I probably had a stomach ache the rest of the day. But
Yeah.
hey, man, for this bad boy who survived this long, it was worth it. So that's my little video here. Thank you for joining me, Matthew, and we'll see you soon. I'll do the outro then. I'm sorry.
Make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up.
There you go. Thank you. I forgot
Welcome.
about that. Bye, everybody.